Hey everyone, welcome back to FS25. This is episode 3 on Zielonka. So we're starting out here in March. And I tell you what, it has been a long winter, but we did survive. And not only did we survive, we thrived. These greenhouses are definitely OP. They made me so much money that we actually bought another piece of farm ground. So last fall, we had 46, 45, and 43. And we made enough money off of those greenhouses that I went ahead and bought field 47. So today we need to haul some water to the greenhouses, get all of our products sold off of the greenhouses, get field 47 plowed up and connected with these other fields so that it will maintain the one big field. And then we have planting to do. So we have quite a bit to get done in this episode. So with that, we'll go ahead and jump in the Challenger here. I did not end up finding a used tractor over the winter, so we still only have the Challenger. And now with us expanding, I'm going to have to expand and get a bigger tractor. I was going to go with a smaller tractor, something that I could run with a loader on it, but we're going to have to go bigger. We're going to need more horsepower because we're going to have to upgrade implements pretty quickly. We'll see how this spring goes for planting and cultivating, but I got a feeling it's going to be a slow go. But we'll get this water tank filled up here, get it pulled up. I still haven't done any landscaping up here, so it's still a bit rough. And since I don't have a loader tractor, I'm just toting those pallets down one by one down to our farm shop. But that thing has been a saving grace and definitely helped us survive throughout the winter, and it's definitely going to keep us going for years to come. And I didn't do any contracts this winter or fall. So all of my extra income was from the greenhouses. But we'll get this backed in, get it put away, and we'll run up and I'll start toting those pallets down to the farm sale. And I'll see you guys when we get that done. Okay, as we deliver this last pallet of strawberries here, you can see our finances have gone up right almost $20,000. So we will scroll down here, scroll over to finances. Yeah, sold products, 19,855. So with that sale, we're sitting very, very good on money. I also forgot we need to lime. I haven't done any liming yet. So we're going to jump in the Challenger here, and we're going to go ahead and get to plowing. Get these fields put together. My goal is to get everything plowed, cultivated, lime, fertilized, seeded all this month. But if not, it's not a big deal because we can still plant and all of that good stuff in April for whatever we don't get done this month. So we just got a couple little paths here we got to eliminate. Drop it down, turn on field creation. And get these two fields plowed together. I haven't decided. I might expand on the far side of this field. I haven't decided that yet. I'll take a look here in just a minute. But we will get all of this plowed up, same way we did it in the fall. And I'll see you guys when we get it done. Okay, we have all the plowing done. And as I pulled this cultivator out, decided it's going to take way too long to get this cultivating done with this little cultivator. So we're going to run over to the shop, get it sold off, and see how much we get for it, and see if we can buy a bigger cultivator or disc harrow. See what can happen, and we'll see what happens. So we'll run this across the road here, get it over to the shop, get it sold, and then we will see, maybe we can find something in the used section. I don't think there's anything in the used section, but we'll take a quick look again, and then if not, we will see what we can buy new. So we still need to buy some more fertilizer. We'll go ahead and repair this and repair the plow, and we'll go ahead and repaint it, get it sold. Okay. So how much, I wonder if we sell, yeah, we only had 24,000, so not worth selling the Challenger. We're going to keep that for a little while longer. So we'll look in the used. Yeah, there's nothing in the used. So we'll scroll down, see what we got for disc harrows. Well, those require way more horsepower than what we have. And even that one requires more horsepower than we have, and it's only 2.3 meters wider, so that's not worth it. So we'll go over to cultivators. So the one we sold was 4 meters wide. So we could go with the K brand, but it's only 7.5 meters, so that's only 3.5 meters wide. I'd really like to get something closer to 9. And I don't think, yep, we're definitely not going to. So, we're going to go with the K brand. 7.5 meters, it's better than 4 meters. And we don't need to get a new tractor because it does fall under our horsepower that we have for the Challenger. So we're going to go with no plate ever on implements. I don't know why that's an option, but it is. So we'll buy that, and we will head over and get to cultivating. It's going to definitely take a minute to get this whole field cultivated. So I like to, even all the 2 fields that are fully plowed, I will also get those cultivated. That way we have a nice, smooth, even seed bed for the planter. So we'll get this hooked up, and we'll head over and we will begin cultivating. Get this unfolded. Fold up here and set up the GPS, and we'll get going. And I will see you guys when we get finished. finishing up this last little bit here for the cultivating, and this field is done. So our next step will be to get some lime put down. Now, I haven't actually looked at our soil composition. Alright, we have all the fields are on one stage of fertilizer, so they do need to be fertilized again. And, yep, they all need lime. So, we will get this put away. I'm hoping it fits in the shed. With it being... yeah, it's going to fit. Perfect. So we'll get this put in the shed. We'll get hooked up to the lime spreader. Oh, that's a tight fit. But it fit nonetheless. So we will get hooked up to the lime spreader, get some lime bought, and start spreading the lime. I don't know how long we will be doing lime. It tends to get a bit tedious and super repetitive, but starting out here, we will go ahead and do lime. So go into the menu. And just in case, we'll go ahead and buy the liftable lime pallets. And we'll start out with 8 of them and see how far this gets us. I don't know if this will be enough to get all of this field done or not. Be really nice if it would, but if not, it's not too big of a deal. Lime's not all that expensive. It's just a tedious process to get it done. So we'll get this filled up and we will head back over to the field. Alright, we're back over here in our field, so we'll get this lime spreader unfolded here, and we will go ahead and get the steering assist set up. And we'll get to liming. And like I said, I'm really hoping this will be enough, but I'm not honestly sure. With as fast as it's going down, I'm going to say no. It's looking like we're going to have to refill this thing a few times. But we'll go ahead and get this field outlined. Then I might just go ahead and hire a worker to finish it up for me. So like I said, liming can get extremely repetitive and monotonous, so we'll get this going and we'll see how far this first load gets us. Alright, as you can see, we just barely made it more than one pass around the field, so this is going to take probably 4 refills to get this field all limed. And that sucks. This is going to take a while. But we'll get this little pass here almost finished. We're not quite going to get to the end, and then we will go fill up again. So we'll head back over to the store and get some more lime. Okay, we've filled up with lime again. This is our second load, and we made it not, I don't think we made it quite a round and a half. Maybe about 1 1/4 rounds or so around this field. So this is going to take quite a bit of lime. But I will check in with you guys when we get this load done. Okay, this is load number 3 for lime, and this should get the field done. So we'll get this spread out quick, and we will switch over to the fertilizer spreader. And we'll get our second round of fertilizer thrown down before we plant, and this big field will be completely fertilized, completely limed, and ready to be planted. And we won't have to worry about destroying the crop, spreading the fertilizer, which will be very nice since we don't have the narrow tires on this tractor. So we'll get this last little bit of lime thrown out here and get switched over. Alright, the lime is officially done. So we'll get this folded up, get it put away, and we'll get our fertilizer spreader drug out. And I suppose we should probably put a little bit of fuel in this thing. It is definitely getting down there. So we'll get this backed into the shed. Get our sprayer pulled out of the way and get our fertilizer spreader out. And I'm pretty sure we're going to have to buy some fertilizer, because I don't think we have enough in it to get this field done. Oop, there we go. Too far. Alright, get backed up here. Get this fertilizer spreader hooked up. See how much fertilizer we got and get some fuel. Okay, yep, we'll definitely need some fertilizer. Alright, we're going to fill up with some diesel here. Then we're going to run across the road here and pick up some fertilizer. We need, we'll go ahead and buy 3. It's fertilizer, we're definitely going to go through it. So, go down here, solid fertilizer. And we'll pick up 3. All 3 won't quite fit because this only holds 3,200 liters and we still have 400 liters in here. But it's going to hold most of it. Alright, so we got that filled up. And we can see we don't need lime anymore. And we've got 1 round of fertilizer. So we will go ahead and get this fertilizer spread, and this field will be ready to be planted. See if we can... There we go, we missed that collision. For some reason there is a collision right there, and I'm not sure why or what's there. But we'll get our steering assist going. And I will see you guys when we get finished. Okay, for some reason I'm having issues with the fertilizer spreader. It should be spreading at 42 feet, but or 42 meters, but it's not getting the whole field. It's leaving some on the outside. So we're going to go down to 41 meters and see if that'll work. I don't know why it's not hitting that very outside. That's not recognizing it for some reason. Or maybe we're just glitching out. We're still not hitting the outside of the field. I don't know what's going on. So we'll just go ahead and get this finished up and get to planting, I guess. Alright, I shut down and restarted, and it's still not working like it's supposed to. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know if it's because I haven't planted yet. But something's definitely not working here. So I'll go ahead and get the fertilizer that we can put down, and guess we're going to have a few thin spots. So maybe a lesson learned, wait until after I plant and then put the second layer of fertilizer down. I'm not honestly sure. That's something I'm going to have to test out later. Alright, so I was having issues with the fertilizer not covering the whole field. I'm thinking it's because I haven't planted yet, and with it only being March, I did misread the plant chart. I was reading the spinach instead of the soybeans, so soybeans can be planted in April. So we will go ahead and wait until April and get planting first, and then I'll go back with the fertilizer and see if that fixes it. So I will see you guys in April. Hi guys, welcome into April. We are going to continue working on our big field, and hopefully things will go a little better this month. So we'll jump in the Challenger here. And we're going to start out by getting this field planted, and then we will go back over with the fertilizer, and we will go ahead and also get the herbicide sprayed to make sure that we don't have any weeds. So I'll get backed up to the planter here, get it hooked up, and we'll pull up to the corner here and get started. I definitely did not plan on growing this fast. I didn't think these greenhouses would pay out the way they have. So this planter is way undersized for what we have to do, so this is going to take a bit. But we'll go ahead and get the steering assist put on here, get the planter fired up, get it dropped in the ground, and I'll get to planting. And hopefully all these skips that you see, once we get done planting, the fertilizer spreader will actually hit them, and we'll have full coverage on the fertilizer and hopefully get maximum yield. I'm guessing it'll probably be about 97% yield bonus because I did not do any mulching, because most of you should know mulching has been a disaster and causing problems, so I'm staying away from it until I know for sure the mulching is fixed and not causing issues. That last 3% yield bonus that you get from mulching isn't worth the headaches. But I'll get this field knocked out and I'll see you guys when we get done. And that is it for planting this spring. We now have this field officially finished planting, or officially planted, I should say. And now I will switch back over to the fertilizer spreader and see if I have a little better luck getting the fertilizer to cover the whole field this time. So I'll go get this planter parked back where it was and hook back up to that fertilizer spreader. Take a look here, and yes, it is doing much better coverage this time. So we'll get this finished up, and we need to get hooked up to the sprayer so we can get our herbicide sprayed. I've realized if you put herbicide down like it's a pre-emergence, you never actually get weeds in the field, which is fantastic. Alright, we got the fertilizer done. We've got a few thin spots where the roads used to be, but I'm not going to worry about those for this season. And now we're going to get the herbicide sprayed down. And I will see you guys when we get this done. this should be the last of the herbicide being sprayed this season, and that is going to be it for our fall or for our spring field work. Now I could still roll the field, but I only have $15,000 left, and I can't buy the roller. And for the extra 2.5-3% yield bonus, I don't think that's going to cover the leasing cost of leasing one. So, all right, I'll see you guys in the next episode. If you're liking this content, please remember to like the video and subscribe.